You know, I normally don't speak on things like this early because I'm not a news channel. I don't care about being the first person to talk about a certain subject. I speak on things when I feel like speaking on them, and I happen to feel like speaking on this subject right now. And today's subject is Sketch, and I guess him getting exposed on his past. So I'll start it one gloomy morning. I wake up, pick up my phone, look at some TikTok, and I see Plaqueboy Max and other FaZe members gather around the computer, and the caption was, "Speaking on the Sketch allegations." And I was like, oh no, say it ain't so. Please tell me he didn't do anything with kids or he was being racist. I'm not gonna sit over here and act like I'm some huge Sketch fan. You know, I've seen some clips, maybe some videos here and there, and you know, I wouldn't expect nothing crazy out of him because he seemed like a pretty cool guy. So you know, I go on Twitter almost expecting the worst, and I see someone make a tweet saying that he used to be a gay OnlyFans sex worker. And I was just like,
oh hell no! I don't even want to do no. I don't even want to do no research on that shit.
honestly, I just took their word for it. I stayed my black ass off of Twitter all day. I wasn't trying to scroll down the timeline and see Sketch getting bukakied. I was not trying to see no pink meat, booty holes. I was not trying to see shit get clapped or him clap another nigga shit. I was just cool off of that. No further research was needed for me because honestly, if the nigga gay, he gay. He bisexual, he bisexual. Nigga could be trans. I don't give a fuck. I was just happy he wasn't on no P. Diddy or Klansman shit. I'm not gonna lie, I became a little bit curious to see proof. Not so curious where I wanted to cross-examine the videos and Sketch. So I decided to go to YouTube and see if there was any creators that talked about the situation. And I was expecting to see videos from like a few hours ago, you know, piecing it together. But this guy made a video a day ago. I think he might have been the guy that really got the allegations popping off. And to be honest, I didn't like what I saw in the video. It was just unnecessary. And the nigga who made the video is weird as hell. There are three main reasons why I just hate that video. Number one, and I'm only complaining about this because I just don't like the nigga, so I'm gonna be petty. This nigga speaks slow as hell. It felt like I was sitting in a lecture with a professor who just fucking hates his job. The second reason is this weird nigga has Sketch's pictures all up in that video. Like 4 minutes straight, it was just this nigga's ass. This nigga like looked like it was a picture of this nigga sucking meat, or maybe someone was like jizzing on him or something. He was just doing entirely too much. I don't understand his motive. We get it. You could have posted like one picture covered up and you could have got your point across. What was your motive? Were you trying to embarrass this man? I think sharing those pictures for the whole world to see is crazy, but he covered up as little as he needed to get that video on YouTube. You can see parts of this nigga's ass, and you can see the other nigga who's in the video with pubic hair. It was just like, bro, like I have kids watching my streams sometimes. I can't be showing them this shit. Speaking of Twitch, you should follow me on there because I'm a variety streamer. I play a whole bunch of different shit. Right now I'm on some chill shit, so it's the perfect time to stop by and start some conversation. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. Enough of the plugging, back to the video. The third and final reason why I cannot stand this video is because if Sketch wants to come out the closet, that is entirely up to him. Whoever he is fucking or getting fucked by, ultimately, it's none of our business. I skimmed through the video the first time, so I didn't get to hear his reasoning for putting all this information out. So I went back and rewatched it, and here's what I found.
I sat on the story for a couple of weeks. I was unsure if I really needed to create it and share it with the world. However, I did go to school for journalism. In NJ school, they taught us if a story meets the standards of timeliness, proximity, interest, controversy, sensationalism, prominence, and novelty, according to Shoemaker et al. 1987, it is newsworthy and it needs to be shared with the public.
There it is, guys. He humiliated this man in front of the whole internet for some fucking clout. You know what? I get it. It's still public information, even though it's from a few years ago. But at the same time, it's not common knowledge. I mean, dude, you went gooning through hours of footage of this nigga getting his cheeks clapped and gargling nuts, cross-examining photos of him and the video. Like, you just took it a step beyond. You didn't just want allegations, you wanted to straight up just out this person. And it wasn't to out him for doing anything crazy. I mean, this man didn't hurt nobody. Let's be real, this guy's a journalist, so he knows damn well how a lot of people will react to his information. I almost feel like he got more negative attention than Dr. Disrespect. And Dr. Disrespect was inappropriately messaging a minor. That just goes to show you what's wrong with society. I remember there was a part of the video where it almost made it seem like he was trying to do something good for him by outing him, saying that he might get a whole bunch of support like Tyler the Creator and Isaiah Rashad, but you ended up doing way more harm than good. This dude almost killed himself after this information came out. The only reason why he's alive right now is because he happened to find someone to talk to before he had some time alone. Honestly, huge thanks to FaZe Banks and the other FaZe members, because if it wasn't for him, he might not be here right now. And to the weirdo that made that video on Sketch, he pretty much ruined the rest of his life. I mean, I've seen people call him a BBC bandit, I've seen people call him Stretch, and you already know that the musty ass niggas with the real stains on their shirt are gonna be up under Sketch's posts from this point going forward, posting freaky videos or pictures of him from his past. And all this over nothing. And don't get me wrong, that was some crazy ass news, but it's not something worth potentially causing this nigga to lose his life or having him get bullied the rest of his life over. Because that nigga offs himself, who gives a fuck how many views you got? That nigga's gone. And to be honest, if that nigga did take his life, that would have killed your career. And that second part didn't really matter, but that's the only thing that people care about nowadays. I really hope one day that soulless ass clout chaser gets the attention that he wasn't looking for. Sorry if that rant went on for a little bit too long, it's probably gonna happen again. But anyway, Sketch did respond to this whole situation in the most Sketch way possible.
Elephant in the room, I got a haircut. Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this, open and honest. That was me. That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. This is going worse than I thought it was. So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of the bag.
He doesn't owe anyone an explanation. I don't understand why so many people are obsessed with this man's sexuality. Are they interested or something? Maybe I'll understand why they're mad, but at the same time, nah, I'm not gonna lie. If I figure out that Senna was gay, I'm gonna be a little bit tight.
Shit hit the fan. I don't go on Twitter. I deleted. I'm just kidding. I didn't delete Twitter. I have been cautiously avoiding it. It's like fucking landmines everywhere I go. Okay, I was dealing with some addiction problems. A couple of them.
I did not know drugs can make you foo-foo. I do not use them, so I am unfamiliar with the consequences that certain substances have. I guess you learn something new every day.
And I have a lot of people to credit for. I'll be honest. Plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me. Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like, shout out y'all. Like, I fucked up, but I'm changed. Yeah, that's about it, though. Like, my original plan was, there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never going to come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now.
I like to think that most of us are happy that he's okay. He's been receiving a good amount of support from his friends like Jinxie, Queso, and Max, and I think that's probably helping him get through the situation. But he's also been receiving an unsurprising amount of hate from a bunch of individuals who hate themselves and have to make everyone hate themselves too. One of these individuals is someone that I actually like. His name is Bruce Drop 'Em Off. In this case, it's really egregious because he would do shit like this and wonder why he doesn't have any friends.
Okay, yeah. okay, yeah, he's cool. What, he was gonna kill himself because he's gay? Oh, I've heard that one before. I was gonna kill myself because DMs got leaked, bitch. Shut up, nigga. Like, look at how dirty these shoes are, chat. But oh my fucking God, bitch, how many back shots he took in these? Be honest. How many bodies did these shoes see? Oh my God. Oh my God.
This nigga should not be laughing. He is a breakup and a permanent ban away from going live on Kick or Instagram crying like a little bitch because his life was falling apart. And to be honest, when he's there alone by himself because no one likes him, there is going to be no one to stop him from jumping in the bathtub with his iced out toaster. This video is about Sketch, so we're going to end it off talking about him. I hope that people are still checking up on him just in case, because you never know. Also, he did say that he was not going to quit streaming and YouTubing. He's gonna keep on streaming more often now, so you know, if you're a fan of him, you have that to look forward to. Speaking of streaming, I'm probably gonna stream maybe an hour or two after this video drops, so if you're bored, you know, stop by and say hi. Before I end the video, I just want to clarify one thing. I did not make this out of the goodness of my heart to defend Sketch. I am a godless heathen. I only did this to soften up the blow for when my phone gets hacked and there are messages of me talking to Milky Worm asking him to jump rope butt booty naked in front of my face.